Wednesday. It's the first full week of the new year. I'm using this week to kind of reset. I am going to focus on my space, my home. So I have a couple things that I need to get done. I don't know why I'm starting with this. I was just doing my makeup, and I feel like when you're doing your makeup, if you're not chill, which is me, if you've got problems, if you've got issues, you're just thinking about all the things you need to do. So I am going to write those down because then I'll feel like I can get them off of my mind and I won't forget to do them. I use this weekly planner that I found on Amazon. I don't like putting stuff like this in a journal or something that I'm going to keep because, like, who cares what my to-do list was on January 6th, 2026. Wow, actually that's a big one. That marks 20 years of me being in America. I should text my family. We moved here January 6th, 2006. Anyway, okay. As you can tell, my head is all over the place. So good morning, welcome to this vlog. The week has started off on a good note so far. I did my workouts, I've gotten my steps. I've done a little bit of wedding planning. Had a little bit of a rushed morning because I woke up later than I wanted to. I'm actually tracking my wake up times. It's been pretty consistently like 7:30. So that's what it was today. It was like 7:35 that I got out of bed. I'm doing some bullet journaling style spreads this year. I have my goals. I always write those for the month. And then I have a capsule page where I'm just writing down like books I read, movies I watched, shows I watched. And then I have this spread, which this is always a staple. Even if I don't do the other spreads, I always do gratitudes and I always do habits. Lazy Gal's Harvest Bowl. You can also add almonds, goat cheese, and wild rice. So you can get microwavable packets of wild rice to add in here. And I've done that before, but I'm trying to watch my calories a little bit, so I didn't add any of that stuff in here now. You can also get the balsamic vinaigrette from the grocery store. There's also low calorie options for that. I just forgot to get some. Simple, but so delicious, honestly. Sunset, not officially, but there's a period in which it's no longer shining over here. Thank you for coming. You're such a good boy. I love you. I threw together a quick soup for dinner. I've been doing this because it's been so cold. Oh, Peebo, he wants pets. I made something like this every day for the last week. You just want something soupy. You can literally toss whatever you have in the fridge. My favorite things are a lot of garlic, a lot of mushrooms. I've been loving broccoli in there. Oh, he is really wanting, oh my God, look at him. Peebo, you're gonna be a regular on these vlogs because you love some pets. You're so cute, my little guy. I just finished Anthony's season of Bridgerton. I still like season 1 more, but this grew on me towards the end. I loved Eloise in the season and her little man. I thought Penelope's family had a more interesting story. All in all, I liked the surrounding bits, like instead of just Anthony and Kate in the season. Whereas in the previous season, I just wanted to see Daphne and Simon the entire time. I was like, I don't care what anybody else is doing. So yeah. Also, if you couldn't tell, Mark is out of town. That's why I'm eating alone. I'm in here alone and I am watching Bridgerton while I eat. So yeah, he's out of town. So I've had a lot of time on my own to start the year. He'll be back soon. It's a good thing that I finished the season. Now I can get some of this house chores. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the Christmas tree and then hopefully do some wedding stuff on my computer and then go to bed. Tomorrow is an exciting day. I'm getting out of the house. I hope Nemo comes back. He still hasn't come back. They came in around 2 p.m. and I knew I should have locked the door, but I felt bad. I was like, oh, they still have like 3 hours of sunlight. Maybe I'll let him out for a little bit. And then he hasn't come back since, but he'll be back soon. I'm sure of it. Hi, Nemo. Thank you for coming back. What the heck? Scott, you're insane. Such a fun day. Yingyu said it was the most perfect day in terms of visibility. Like you could see so clearly all corners of SF. It was amazing. I miss going into an office. I feel like in an ideal world, I'd be in an office in person with people maybe 3 times a week. I think is really nice. I work at a startup, but we are spread all over. When I was living in LA, I was going into the office 2 or 3 times a week. That's where we started. Once the team grew, there was a lot of remote people. So that's why it was okay for me to end up going remote. We were a remote first company anyway. And it's always really nice when my friends get to take me into their offices. I could get a like a WeWork or an Industrious. Might be worth it for like a change of scenery. But obviously it is really nice to have the motivation to go with a friend. All in all, 10 out of 10 experience. I got back to an exciting package though. I got some invitation samples from Minted. Honestly, the really simple one is drawing my attention. The wedding stuff has just like initials everywhere, but I'm like, 2 M's just don't look that cute together. These were my top choice, but is it too much? I can't tell. I'll let it sit out here and I'll look at them tomorrow. Our wedding's gonna be outside, garden party themed. Flower one might be a good fit. We'll see, we'll see. I'll also have to get Mark's opinion, so we'll see what he says tomorrow. I'm yawning, but we're gonna work out. I told myself I would work out in the morning, didn't get a chance to. It's my first week of workouts, so there's no excuses. I'm just doing shoulders and tries, so it's gonna be a good time. It's actually my favorite day. I love a little Arnold press. I love a little shoulder press. I actually like all the shoulder press movements. They're my favorite ones to do. I'm excited. I feel like maybe I am an extrovert. I do get energy being around people, huh? I don't know. I go back and forth. I think I'm both. I do need space. Like I'm a 2 to 3 social functions a week. 2 is an ideal number. But then again, I feel so good after I hang out with my friends. What does that make me? Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's go get this workout done. I started off the morning. My friend who I was hanging out with yesterday sent me her drawing of the day. It's so stunning. She's so talented. She's doing a series on her TikTok where she is drawing something every single day for the month of January, and she's posting them every single day. And every day I'm so excited to see what little activities she's been up to and like her drawing different things. Day 8 is going to be the things that we saw at the Exploratorium last night. Oh, so pretty. That light installation was stunning. She captured it so well. The colors are perfect. You guys need to go follow her if you are on TikTok. After. Now I'm trying to determine if I get some lunch or make lunch. The problem is I don't have a protein ready, so it'll take longer to make lunch than needed. So usually you have to wait a little bit, but he said this one just came out. He handed it to me right as I paid. That was the first time that's happened. So hopefully it is as fresh as the man said it is. Taste test, cheers. It's so good. I highly recommend. I love an Olsen tuck. I no longer aim for 10K steps every day. I mean, I try to, but I don't get bummed up if I don't hit it. Instead, I just try to get a weekly average up to 10K. I'll make up steps later in the week. As long as my average over the week is over 10K, then I've hit my goal. And I've been able to keep that up for a lot longer than keeping up 10K steps every day. So I highly recommend. Gonna be done vlogging for the day, but I just drove to my friend's for movie night. We're watching The People We Met on Vacation. She lives really close to my house. I was gonna walk, but it's SF and I didn't want to walk alone. But I wasn't sure if I was gonna find a parking spot. Literally found a parking spot right outside of her apartment. That is so lucky, putting this lucky energy out there for everybody else to have. I'm gonna go watch the movie now. TTYL. Well, the bus.
Green? Yeah. It's like a greenish. Yeah, no.
For those who care, I'm gonna give you a little run through of the wedding invitations we ordered. We ended up choosing this one. Beautiful, I love the gold. It fits with our theme. It's simple, but it's got something to it. So I really, really like this one. I kept this mostly the same. I just changed the font on our names and then I added our full names. I did also remove the initials. I asked them to do a little bit of a gold branch. Along with that is gonna be this little card, except it's not gonna be an accommodation card. It's actually an RSVP card. I just changed literally all the text on this. And then we also have the little belly band that goes around these two guys. That's our little invitation suite. I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna frame this at some point and make a little collage of it, but I thought this was really cute and I wouldn't mind this hanging up on my wall for a long time. So really excited about this. And then to go along with these, Minted has envelopes and the design on the addressing also matches this. The only other thing I need to get for them is the stamps. Was looking for like a vintage flowery one at first, but then I was like, it's so many florals already. So instead I'm opting for a classic American flag. I figured there's already so much Albania in the wedding and the whole process, so it's nice to have like a nice little vintage looking American flag on the invitation. So we ended up choosing these guys for the American flag. And then to go along with those, I was looking at some other vintage stamps, and since our wedding is a destination wedding, I came across these vintage aviation stamps, and these were printed in 1997, which is both of our birth year. And so I ordered a bunch of those on Etsy as well to go on the envelopes. So it'll be the American flag, which I need to order right now, and the vintage airplane one. I'm out on another adventure. This time I'm heading to Japantown in search of the Asian grocery store and stationery supplies. I love bean sprouts, so when I saw this on TikTok, I was like, I need to try it. It's really simple, but it is delicious. I do feel like it's kind of too sweet. Maybe I would do less honey. I feel like bean sprouts though. This is really good. Mark gets home in a couple days. I'm so excited. More quartz. How good it feels to have organized those bins. That's been on my to-do list for just way too long. I've been procrastinating that for way too long. I am finishing out this week with a run. I try to go on one run a week for the sake of heart health, cardio, general fitness. Also because I hate running with a passion. I feel like it's good to do something that I really hate one time a week, like challenge myself to do it. So yeah, I try to go on one run a week. I so badly wish the TV wasn't the focal point of my living room. I kind of want one of those really cool living rooms. It's just a conversational space, and I want like a TV that you can wheel in, but I have nowhere to put the TV if it's not already out. And I also do love our TV stand. So anyway, I'm not changing it, but I do often think about switching this whole room up. I'm gonna go run, and yeah, it was nice hanging out with you guys this week. Thank you for watching.